Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Jauregui, and today I'm going to show you how to achieve a full coverage, flawless, bright under eye with no creasing, no caking, and lasts all day. And I'm going to be using all L'Oreal Paris products. Let's get started. Now, concealing underneath the eyes is my favorite topic to address because I think this is the biggest challenge for a lot of us. I get the most questions about concealing underneath the eyes. Some of the struggles that I see happen are concealer looking heavy or cakey underneath the eyes, or settling in creases or fine lines underneath the eyes. I also hear, Lisa, I want full coverage. I have a lot of darkness underneath the eyes, but I want it to look natural. So we're going to talk about all of these issues in today's video, and I cannot wait. First and foremost, when it comes to under eye prep and concealing underneath the eyes, it is so important to prep that skin underneath the eye. The skin underneath our eye tends to be the thinnest skin on the face. It also tends to be the area where we start to show the most texture. We know we smile, we have a lot of expressions. If you live a happy life, you're always smiling, which can cause little creases underneath the eye. It's tricky because we want to get full coverage, but we also want it to look natural. Now, concealer by nature is a product that has the most pigment. It's designed to give the most coverage. So it's really important to know how to prep the skin first and how to apply your concealer. So first, I'm going to prep the skin underneath the eye with the L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Midnight Eye Cream. This is also known as Beauty Sleep in a Jar because this is what it gives. It gives you the look like you just had a beautiful 8 to 10 hours of uninterrupted sleep. What I love about this cream is the luxurious feel. It's a very rich, beautiful cream, but it's lightweight and it absorbs into the skin quickly, which is so important for prepping the under eye area before makeup and concealer. So I'm just going to go in and apply this underneath the eye, kind of rub it in, and then I'm going to go in and tap it in with my middle finger. This is an anti-aging eye cream with patented antioxidants and vitamin E, and it really gives the appearance of a visibly lifted, youthful under eye area. It's so hydrating, and you can see what that did. It gave a little bit of radiance to the skin. It's not heavy, it's absorbing into my skin, so it's perfectly prepped and primed for makeup. I can go and apply concealer, and I don't have to worry about any issues with the concealer pilling or sliding around. It's really just plumping up that under eye area. When the skin underneath the eye is too dry, if you go in with a product like concealer, it can really magnify texture. So magnify those fine lines, any texture, any expression lines. So you really want to make sure that you're plumping the skin so that those lines are plumped up and hydrated. This is one of my favorite concealers. This is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Radiant Serum Concealer. And what I love about this concealer is how lightweight it is. It's so important to find a lightweight concealer, especially if you have issues with your concealer looking heavy or cakey. You're probably using either too much concealer or a formula that's too heavy. Now, what I love about this product is how lightweight it is. It has hyaluronic acid and also contains caffeine. And if you think about caffeine, what it does to our body, it wakes us up, right? We like to have it in the morning to wake up. It kind of does the same thing when you apply it to the face. It visibly wakes up the under eye area. It also depuffs the under eye area. Now I'm going in with the shade W5, and I love the applicator. You can see that it has a nice flat little shape there, so it really allows you to apply and spread the product. I'm actually not applying that much. It might look like I'm applying a lot, but what I'm doing is I'm applying some and then I'm spreading it. I'm using the applicator to spread that product. I always like to start in the inner corner. I have a little bit of a green vein that you can see poke through, so I like to conceal that. And then I will take a little bit in the outer corner and I will kind of lift up. And this is going to give the illusion of a lifted eye area. It's going to bring the attention to this area and lift the eye. This concealer has medium coverage and a radiant finish. And for those of you with sensitivity to fragrance, it is fragrance free, which we love. And I'm just kind of tapping this into the skin, lightly tapping. I'm not spreading. I'm not taking my brush and spreading and going back and forth. That's really going to shear out the product. I'm really just tapping so that I allow myself to get the most coverage from this product. Now this concealer is buildable, meaning you can put a light layer like I have, and after you've blended it in, if you want to take a look and you decide, hey, you know what, I need a little bit more in this area, you can go and apply a little bit more, and it's not going to look heavy or cakey. It's also not going to settle in fine lines or creases. And because this concealer is so lightweight, you can use this on the face to highlight or contour or bronze the skin if you want to use a lighter shade or a darker shade. I love this concealer. I've used it for years. It's a go-to concealer. Again, I just love how lightweight it is, but even though it's lightweight, you're not sacrificing coverage. you're still getting a solid medium coverage from this concealer. So far, to recap, we have prepped and primed the under eye with a Luxe Lightweight Quick Absorbing Eye Cream, and we've applied a lightweight concealer that contains caffeine, which is going to help visibly depuff underneath the eyes. And right now, I'm just taking my time to tap this in and blend it in. So we have a pretty blended eye look. I've got really great coverage. I don't really feel like I have any need for more coverage, but I am going to add a tiny bit more just so I can show you if you want a little extra full coverage or you want to brighten, you can use this to achieve a little more coverage. Just be mindful. I'm going to do a little bit there and a little bit there. You can also apply any area that you want to conceal redness. I have a little bit of redness on the nose, so we're going to do that as well. Okay, actually I love adding a little more coverage. I have a lot of brightness underneath the eye. Do you see that? Do you see how full coverage and bright the under eye area is? It's so beautiful. You can even use this concealer with just a tinted SPF or a tinted moisturizer. Add a little blush or bronzer and be good to go. So now we're going to move into our third and final step to set the under eye area and blur out any texture. So to set everything, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Blur-Fection Longwear Loose Setting Powder. And it comes in a variety of shades. I'm going with the pink shade because I want a little bit of pink and a little bit of brightening underneath the eye area. Now what I love about this powder is talc free. It's very lightweight and it's blurring. So when you're setting underneath the eye area, you really want to look for something that's lightweight because again, you don't want to apply a heavy powder underneath the eyes because that can actually accentuate texture. So this is lightweight, but it also blurs, so it minimizes the appearance of texture. Now what I love about this powder is it's very long wearing, it's also transfer resistant, and it's flashback resistant, meaning when you take a photo, you're not gonna have that like white flashback look in your photography. And I just like to take a small powder brush and just kind of press it into the skin. If you notice I'm just tapping and pressing, I'm not sweeping back and forth. If you sweep back and forth, you run the risk of moving any product that might be underneath, like foundation or concealer or whatever products you've applied. So I always like to tap right in place to set. And I can already see just how smooth and blurred the under eye area is. Everything looks nice and set and matte, but it doesn't look dry. It's a very natural matte finish. Perfect, look at that. What a difference. I mean, I honestly feel like I could go foundation free. I feel like I could add a little blush, a little mascara, a little lips and be done. But today we're doing a full face. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look with a full face of makeup on. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two and found it very helpful. If you wanna learn more about these products or find out where to shop them, you can head to l'orealparisusa.com. There will be links in the description box. Thank you so much for watching.